So, in an effort to alleviate my back pain issues, been working on my glutes a lot. Um, did a few sets of these, mostly focusing on my weaker leg and hip, my left side. This set I decided to try with eyes closed, and whenever I was losing my balance, I'd open my eyes, make it a little easier. But basically, got like a moderately heavy hip band around the ankles, and I'm just kind of balancing on one leg while keeping tension on the band the entire time and doing like circles basically with the other leg. Um, Eyes closed was really hard, but it definitely was cramping up those glute medius and minimus muscles. Pretty good warm up exercise there. Now, for my sort of primary exercise I've chosen, I'm doing lunges with a bit of a twist and really focusing on balance and control. I did this for about, I don't know, 4 minutes or something. It was like a 4 minute set. Um, I used different cadences, kind of start off slow, sped up a little bit, slowed down again toward the end, and also used different kind of range of motion. Here I'm doing kind of a small range of motion, very slow and controlled, but I do step back longer or more to the side as I go, and I kind of mix it up, keeping my hands on my head and kind of pressing my head into my hands here to kind of get some core tension. And yeah, man, just really trying to focus on using my freaking glutes, especially, and just keeping the freaking exercise as smooth as possible. Did about 70 of these. Um, I gotta say, my back actually felt great. This was about 2 days ago. I've not really had any back pain since doing this. Maybe like a little bit of tightness here and there, but no pain, which is pretty damn cool because I don't know, man, I've pretty much woken up with back pain like every morning for the past couple of months. And we'll just have like random kind of flare-ups of pain throughout the day. Uh, and supposedly it's just what do you call it? Piriformis syndrome. The glutes are not contracting in a way that is, I don't know, healthy, I guess. So my piriformis ends up kind of taking over with the gluteus maximus and medius and minimus should be doing. And that muscle gets, too large and too tight. It just pinches this nerve, the sciatic nerve. And I think that's what's been fucking my back up. Um, so yeah, speeding up here, as you can see, this is what I was talking about earlier. Start off a little slow, then kind of speed it up a little bit. But yeah, man, doing this was pretty sick. The next day I climbed and actually felt like I could twist better too, so that was interesting. I get in a lot of positions. Probably the most difficult position I get into is when my leg is very high and I've got to kind of turn around to grab like a hold. Okay, so this seems like it may, not only help alleviate back pain and strengthen my glutes in the way I need, it might also be kind of like specifically helpful for that kind of move in climbing where you're like twisting behind yourself and kind of lunging toward a hold above your head and behind you. So, pretty cool. Here's a little stretch. Do a little stretch at the end. Do a few more stretches too. Really trying to just slow it down and feel everything, especially the back of the hip. My psoas as well is a little tight in my abdomen, so in my like quadriceps, hip flexors. So also kind of nice to stretch that back leg during the lunge. Now here's kind of a 90-90 hip switch. I'm really trying to keep my hips active while doing this. So you can see here, I'm not even touching that back leg to the ground. I'm trying to keep that front leg off the ground as much as I can until I start kind of, finishing off the range of motion there. This one felt pretty good, especially after the lunges. I really felt like this was stretching the piriformis and like the what is it called? The freaking TFL. I forget what that stands for. It's like tensa fascia latte or some bullshit. It sounds like a coffee drink. I'm pretty sure I did not pronounce that correctly at all. But yeah, the TFL, like the side of the hip, basically the lateral hip muscles, and also the piriformis, the upper glutes. We're getting stretched pretty well here. This is another exercise I'm gonna do more often, just for like body maintenance and trying to get some flexibility. Now here's a little bit of a dynamic tension exercise from like a sumo squat position. What I'm really trying to do is keep a lot of tension in my back. Keep my back as straight as possible and like elongated as possible from freaking tailbone to freaking skull. And it's trying to stretch my freaking hips behind me, okay, under tension. And I was definitely, again, after all those lunges and stuff, definitely feeling the power of stretches like this, and that I'm like fully warmed up. None of what I'm doing is extremely intense. It's all pretty, I'd say, moderately intense. I'm not trying to go too crazy because again, I was climbing the next day. I didn't want to get terribly sore. Just kind of wanted a therapeutic effect here. I might add some weight to these eventually, but I don't know. I'm gonna kind of take it easy and just focus on stretching more than anything, kind of just feeling, what I'm doing, getting a lot of volume in. Um, Again, this was about I think it was 2 nights ago. Yeah, Monday night. Last night I did some more stuff like this. And yeah, again, woke up, even though I didn't even sleep that well last night. Probably got like 5 hours of sleep. Kept waking up to noises and stuff. I still don't have any back pain. I'm not really sore at all. I feel pretty good. In fact, if I wasn't so sore in my fingers and forearms, I would probably climb again today, but I need to take a little break. Let my skin heal as well, and nervous system and stuff, and maybe possibly tomorrow or the next day I'm going right back to freaking Hurricane Creek, man. I'm trying to knock that fucker out, dude. I'll probably try to go in the morning. I might take one more day off, honestly, just to fully recuperate and feel super fresh when I try again. I'm thinking Friday morning before work or something. I might just go over there when it's like real cold, like in the 50s or so. That way the rubber of the shoe will be a little more cold and stiff and stick better. I've noticed like my heel hooks, when I'm heel hooking the slopers at the end, aren't sticking very well in the heat, but in the cold, they feel like super easy, like at least twice as easy, you know. So we'll see about that, guys.